US President Donald Trump is clear about the agenda and why he wants to meet Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, widely known as MBS. First, he wants to see Saudi Arabia and Israel normalize relations. Second, he is considering an F-35 fighter jet deal with the Saudis. These ambitions will take center stage on Tuesday, when Trump hosts the Saudi Crown Prince for a high-profile White House visit. Trump has repeatedly framed a broader Arab-Israeli peace as the natural extension of his first-term Abraham Accords, deals that opened diplomatic ties between Israel and 3 Arab nations. Just days before the meeting, Trump revealed a new White House development. He is considering a significant US sale of F-35 stealth fighter jets to Saudi Arabia, the same advanced aircraft manufactured by Lockheed Martin.
Saudi Crown Prince next week.
More than meeting, we're honoring Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince.
What are your goals for the meeting? Have you decided whether to sell F-35 fighter jets to Saudi Arabia? Are you going to do that?
Well, they wanted to buy a lot of jets. We make the best jets, we make the best missiles. You saw that when we took out the nuclear capability of Iran. No, for 22 years they wanted to do that. No president had the guts to do it. We did it, and Iran is a different place. By the way, Iran wants to negotiate a deal too. Everybody wants to negotiate with us now. If we didn't have military strength, if we didn't rebuild our military in my first term, and now we continue to do it, Biden dissipated it by giving a chunk to the Taliban. Not a good idea.
So, I'm sorry.
But you know what? The good news is it was a lot, but relatively very little.
So, yes to the jets, but you're not sure yet?
I'm looking at that. They've asked me to look at it. They want to buy a lot of 35, but they want to buy actually more than that fighter jets. Yeah.
Will the Abraham Accords be a part of that conversation? Perhaps getting the Abraham Accords, getting Saudi Arabia.
The Abraham Accords will be a part. We're going to be discussing. I hope that Saudi Arabia will be going into the Abraham Accords fairly shortly. We've had tremendous interest in the Abraham Accords since we put Iran out of business. Okay? Thank you much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Trump made the comments aboard Air Force One, adding that the upcoming talks with MBS would be more than a meeting. We're honoring Saudi Arabia. The potential F-35 sale comes as both leaders prepare to sign several economic and defense agreements during the visit. But the deal isn't without controversy. A Pentagon intelligence assessment has raised concerns that China could potentially gain access to sensitive F-35 technology if the sale proceeds, according to reporting from the New York Times. Trump's hopes are there on the map. Saudi Arabia will join the Abraham Accords. Riyadh has maintained that it will not normalize relations with Israel without a clear roadmap toward Palestinian statehood, but Washington believes momentum is building. For MBS, this visit is also about international rehabilitation and strategic repositioning. 7 years after the killing of Saudi critic Jamal Khashoggi, the Crown Prince arrives in Washington determined to reassert his global influence and to show that Trump's unwavering support remains justified. MBS has increasingly framed himself as a regional power broker. Improving relations with Iran, supporting a Gaza ceasefire, and bringing Syria back into the Arab League, a major shift from the prince once seen as a reckless newcomer. At home, he has overseen the kingdom's most dramatic social transformation in generations. The religious police were sidelined, strict public codes relaxed, women gained the right to drive, work, and move freely in public. Concerts, film festivals, and fashion shows now light up Riyadh, with global celebrities and designers performing and walking Saudi stages.
70% of Saudis are under 30. We will not waste the next 30 years dealing with extremist ideas. We will destroy them today.
But the same authority that ushered in sweeping reforms has also tightened political control. Critics were jailed, dissent was suppressed, and rival centers of influence were dismantled, making it clear that modernization in Saudi Arabia follows MBS's blueprint. And analysts say MBS's arrival in Washington will be treated with the ceremony typically reserved for a future king.